and welcome to Blockchain Gaming World with me, Jon Jordan. Today we're taking a very early look, not just an early look, a very early look at CryptoWars. So CryptoWars is a game kind of in an alpha stage at the moment, really. It's from Experimental, or E11 as they're also known, an Argentine developer. As I say, this is kind of very early stages at the moment, so we'll kind of get an idea about what the game's about, but it's not really showing very much, certainly in terms of kind of graphical look and feel. It's a game running on Ethereum blockchain, but also running on the Loom side chains. So you kind of have this idea of best of both worlds. The important transactional stuff runs on Ethereum, but then kind of faster stuff can run on Loom, which just basically means it's faster and you don't need to use any gas. So this is the dashboard. You can just see, basically I've just set up a kind of a basic account. So we can see here, very quickly going through, here is the gold. My gold is full at the moment. My crystal's also full. So those are two of the kind of basic resources that you use to build things. My E11 balance, so the E11 is the kind of the token for the game, the blockchain token, and then quantum dust, which is another resource which I don't really know about. I haven't got anything of it, so nothing going on at the moment. No village logs, nothing going on with my village not being attacked, nothing building, no research, no boosts, alliances or vaults. So let's go and change that. We can go in and have a look at assets. Okay, so here we are in assets. So we have buildings, a fence, so building little units. So very much kind of from this point of view, it's a strategy game, kind of inspired to some degree, like most things are, by Clash of Clans. Broadly, that you're building an offensive team. You also have a defensive team, and there's some researching that you can do as well. So at this point, they're just testing out the basic kind of mechanics of building kind of stuff. So you see here, my city centre is currently level 6. I can upgrade it to level 7. It's going to cost me 397,000 gold. So that'd be fine. It's going to take 567 blocks, so 37 minutes 48 seconds. So similar things I can build, or in this case upgrade, is gold mines, crystal mines. I've got a portal, travel to other realms. I need quantum dust for that. I don't have any quantum dust. Gold factory, crystal factory, gold storage, crystal storage, barracks, and research, and then a vault, so I can kind of hide my resources in there. So I'm actually going to do going to upgrade my barracks. It's going to take 2 minutes. And upgrade my research. So basically, when I'm kind of clicking on these things now, hopefully we can see, although it's not seem to be working. Okay, you can see it now. So the queue has one thing in progress. So we can see the block number there. So that's got that one going. So we can see the barracks is being upgraded, and then the research is so it's spent the gold. Go back to the aha, there we go. So the crystals went down as well, so we can see that's now in the queue. So we can see here buildings currently have 11, and here's the build queue down here, right? So that just took a bit of time to update. So we see the barracks is going 26% done. So you can kind of like stack your research, your build research down here, as long as you've got the resources. Oh. So it says, yes, this is now for release. Please report any bugs. Okay, so we've still got plenty of resources to do. So let's upgrade our city centre to 7. So just waiting for that one to go through. There we go. That's been added into the queue, so we can see how many blocks before they're all done. Let's have a look at a fence. So we had a look at that, can't we? So these are the different queue. You can see here that this is a different queue kind of, I guess, one of the points of using side chains is you can have set up different side chains or run things across different chains. So I can recruit some. I think, can I pull this? So I could recruit. So I could spend all that money recruiting tiny warriors. So I just pull that across, and that basically spends all my gold. Now, interestingly, did you just see that? So archers just appeared. So I think if I go back here, yes. So we can see here my barracks just upgraded to level 3, and that was what was required for me to now be able to build archers. So we can see here for this one, for the guardians, the kind of bigger, slow but strong kind of units. I need a barracks of level 5 in order to build those. So I can build about 100 of those, and let's build obviously the more expensive archers, about 50 of those. So archers are double the value of a tiny warrior. So let's recruit those, and let's recruit those. So we can see here, hopefully it'll come up here, the Q stack for my offensive units. There we go. So my tiny warriors are chugging away, so that's going to shows me the blocks there, and then the archers, there they are as well. Okay, so let's move along here. Defense not in there, as I say. This is an alpha build, so we can see here there's a few little kind of it's not a very complicated tech tree, but we can speed up my attack points, increase my defense points, unit creation research, so the time it takes for me to create those units will be decreased, my health points will increase, or the time it takes for a building to be created or upgraded. So that's probably the most useful one at the moment. So let's click on that one. So hopefully that's going through. Let's go and have a look. So go back to the dashboard and then see what we can see there. Right, so here we go. So the dashboard is doing what a dashboard should do. It's basically telling me everything I've set up there. So you can see my gold's dropped down a lot. My crystal's halved. Still haven't got any of these two, obviously. So my buildings here, we can see the research going on there. 34% of upgrading my research building to level 4 has happened. But nothing so on the city centre. So my tiny warriors are chugging away, 9% done. And then my research is going on as well. So we can see here, that's what's going on in my base at the moment. That's about kind of the game at the moment, because the rest of these kind of things are to be kind of created. So there's battle here. I could maybe there'll be a target. This would be interesting. So this wasn't showing up before because I didn't have any units, but now I've got 10 tiny warriors. So we can see here it's interesting that I can have a maximum of only 11 tiny warriors, even though I'm building more. That's gone up to 12. So maybe I can get them all. So I don't know. I'm making assumptions here, but we're kind of seeing my warriors turning up here. We'll see if there's any targets coming up. Battle history, there shouldn't be anything because I've not attacked anyone. Although I have been attacked by other people. Interestingly, I don't know if that will show up in the in this. Oh no, no targets found. So let's say this is alpha build, so I wouldn't necessarily expect all this stuff to be there. So in the meantime, let's have a quick look at the CryptoWars website. So as I say, at the moment it's in alpha. You have to get an invitation to play the game. But if you buy one of their Gen 0 skins, you can get access to the alpha. So this is just the game's website, CryptoWars.jp. So you can sign up to get news, and some of the kind of artwork of the different characters that we've seen. And we can see here's the tiny warrior, so we can see his stats in terms of health and kind of stamina. Here's the archer, so less health, more powerful, and then we have the guardian, much stronger and much more shielded. You can check out the GitHub if you want to check out the code. So the whole point of this game is it all runs on smart contracts. So here's a kind of smart contract if you want to look at the Solidity code. Other thing to look at here that is live is the CryptoWars marketplace. So again, we can see the characters there in a slightly different art style, and we can see here these Gen 0 skins. So we can get an idea. Actually, difficult to see because this is kind of moving quite fast. But this is the kind of the screenshots of the game when it's all kind of happening. So it is a game of. It is a kind of a menu-driven game. It's not a game with a kind of strong graphics, but you can kind of start to see here how the kind of game will play out. And there'll be a kind of list of what's going on, a list of kind of the marketplace. You can go and buy things. You know, a list of kind of all the kind of stack of everything that's going on in your game. So it's a blockchain game, so it's kind of transactional. And if we just keep going down here, we can look at so there's these skins here. So obviously all limited edition kind of ones. So the white tiny warrior is just this kind of skin, 0.1 ETH if you want to buy him, $20 whatever. Only 200 available. Swords, maroon archers. Skins are limited edition. Obviously these things tend to be rare, epic, and legendary. And then there's these starter packs as well, which actually are quite interesting. So a starter pack kind of gives you golden crystals and buildings and armies. So it says here. Acquiring a starter pack will give you a head start over other players. Give you a ready-to-fight army, some leveled-up buildings, and some initial resources. So these range from, what's that, as we said, like $20 up to, well, it's getting on for kind of $80, I suppose, for the Guardian chest at the current ETH prices, and then more skins. So kind of yeah, the usual kind of stuff I guess we see in game pre-launch kind of item sales, and some pink unicorn balloons. Your guardians, archers, and warriors will hold this epic pink unicorn balloon with joy. I'm not sure if that's a joke or not. For 10 ETH, $2,000. Hey ho. So anyway, interesting. It's a very early stages. So it's yeah, not a lot going on at the moment, but it's a game kind of been looking at for a while. So Experimental are an interesting company in terms of what they're doing. Not really a games company per se, coming at this from a kind of slightly different angle, I think, from other blockchain games companies, but from an interesting angle, I think. And obviously, one of the points of being on the Loom Network is this potentially, at least, is a bit more of a free-to-play experience, because you don't have any gas at all. Quite whether they're of demand that you buy things with Ether to kind of get yourself up and running, I don't know. But we'll wait and see. So let's just get a few other things going. Yeah. So thanks for watching the video. So this is Blockchain Gaming World, where we do videos about blockchain games. Obviously, a lot of blockchain games at the moment are still in early stages. So that's kind of where we find ourselves in 2018. But plenty happening. Games kind of launching all the time. And actually, I mean, CryptoWars is supposed to go live in 2018, at some point in December. Whether it will or not, I don't know. We will wait and see. But certainly a lot of games coming out in 2019, early 2019. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel, because there's always a lot going on. But thanks for watching this video, and hopefully we will see you again soon.